Pregnancy, nursing, and gallstones. What is the connection? Okay? Who am I to tell you about that? My name is Chen Profesorski, and I'm a naturopath, Chinese medicine practitioner, shamanic healer, and the man with 30 years of experience helping people lose their gallstones without their gallbladder. So, listen up, and I'll give you clarity about one of the more problematic connections and what to do about it. So, what is the connection? What ties between pregnancy and gallstones? And actually, it's the same tie with nursing and gallstones. What happens is that during the last trimester of pregnancy, and obviously after that, while the woman nurses her baby, the body is already producing milk, mother's milk. It starts in the late trimester. It doesn't start when nursing begins after pregnancy, after giving birth. So it's important to understand, there's initial creation of mother's milk during the 6th, 7th, and 8th months. So as soon as mother's milk is being created, there are two factors that are needed for both preventing gallstones and allowing this mother's milk creation. The first is obvious, water. It's the common denominator. That is obviously a very important common denominator since we are made out of 60 to 70% water. And the second one is less commonly known, and it's a protein. It's a protein called taurine. And it is the basis for creation of the main bilious acid, taurocolic acid. And it's also very important in creating mother's milk. So, not having enough taurine, not having enough water, means, well, the start of a wonderful relationship, a very painful relationship with your gallstones. So, all you need to do as a woman, either about to become pregnant or already pregnant, it's always wise to start before you actually are already in the process, is to make sure that you have good drinking habits. And if you have an issue with it, I've made quite a few different videos about drinking habits and the reasons why we don't drink enough and how do we know if we're drinking enough. Just look all those videos up and watch them. It's very important. Once you have your drinking in check, and I'm talking water, not alcohol, not coffee, not tea, water, juices, well, you can also have infusions which are not tea related. But once you have enough liquids in your system and that's taken care of, then all you need to do to prevent gallstones, or at least the gallstone attacks, or at least most of them, assuming you didn't have issues with great weight loss and other aspects that can also affect gallstones, is to make sure you have 500 milligrams of taurine a day, empty stomach. It's a safe, very easy to find supplement. It's just another bit of protein, but when taking on an empty stomach, it doesn't have to compete with the other elements of protein in our food, and it allows the body to have enough of it to make sure that that's not a reason for gallstones. Of course, there are other aspects, less common, very personal, whether you have a lot of frustrations during pregnancy and all kinds of other aspects I won't go into today. So if you are already with that tendency, you might want to make sure you're in our community so you can get that extra support that you need. If you need to join the community, it's free. Just find the link below. I'll be happy to see you there. And if you're already suffering gallstones, then obviously drink more, make sure you're starting with taurine, and read our book, Stop Suffering from Gallstones. It is not a difficult thing to do. Just abide by those simple rules and you will stop suffering today. So, any more questions? Ask me below. Don't forget to sign up for the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you on the next one.